RJ, thanks for being with us today. You know, for those that are still relatively new to your story, they don't know you came to the stock markets with 5,000 rupees back in 1986, how much you had to convince your father that this is what you wanted to do, and the kind of risks you took early in your career before you struck lucky with Tata Tea, I think it was initially. Tell us about your journey, those turning points.
Well, I think first turning point was at 5,000 rupees. But my brother was a practicing chartered accountant. And he introduced me to some of his clients. And I explained to them, and there's a Christian gentleman who had, who gave me 10 lakhs of rupees. Right? And I used to give him 24% interest at that time. So the first way of getting capital was through the introductions and confidence my brother gave to his clients. And therefore, I could raise about 15 lakhs of rupees, and I made about 40, 50 lakhs of that in 2 years. And then I think the real second turning point was the budget of Mandu Danvate. Because there was extreme bearishness in the market. And the biggest players in the market told me that if he abolishes income tax, the index will go to 400 and 460 and back will go to 300. That was a kind of, and I knew that, VP Singh was the Prime Minister, and he was a man who, abolished estate duty, brought down rates of tax from 90%. So I realized that he will not give a budget which is unfriendly to business. Although he was a Thakur, he understood business. So say in 89, before the budget, my net worth was 2 crores. And I staked it all in the evening, I was worth 20 crores. And, my wife and material never asked me for anything except when we will have air conditioners in the house. So at 2:30 in the night, I went and told her, my wife asked me, क्या हुआ? मैं बोला अपने AC आ गए. So, and then it was, I got company of good friends like Mr. Damani, Radhakrishnan Damani, Ramesh Damani, Kamal Kabra. I learned right things in life. We should do the correct things, read, experience, learn. And then it's been a steady journey. And the quest to learn is a journey. It's not a destination. So I have much learned, but I'm still learning every day.
And I'm going to ask you more about that because if anything, you've said that experience has taught you can continue to learn. And at a time when so many young investors are getting into the market and everything is available to them at just a click of a mouse, do you think perhaps the element of risk has gone up manifold from the time when you were selecting stocks, you were looking for those gems in the market?
See, risk is a 4-letter word, and it's an adjective. So it means different things to different people, right? But remember one thing, risk, debt, markets, weather, we can all try to predict it, we cannot know it. Only the future will tell us what it is. So what is risk? But I know one thing, that risk is the essence of life. If you don't risk, you are nothing.
Okay.
Right? When I think there are few risk takers like me in life, right? But I'm a very measured risk taker. And in the sense that I can sacrifice my assets and sell them at below par value, but I should never let my financer have his hand over me. My financer, I have to be here, my financer has to be here. The day you put him here, you are risking. On the day of COVID, the index was 7,500. I sold 400 crores worth of shares in 2 days. I wanted 400 crores in the bank. So, leverage has no mother, leverage has no father, leverage has no friends. Leverage is merciless. So I think when you take a risk, you should be conscious of it. And if things turn against you, you should be able to bear that loss without any damage emotionally or any substantial financial damage.
So if I
it
take
should not emotionally affect you.